Welcome everyone, I am Daniel Lucky, and for the next few minutes, I'll be your friendly guide through the data analysis lifecycle, step by step, and introduce the tools that make each stage easy and effective. By the end, you'll feel confident turning messy data into clear insights and know exactly which tools to reach for. Why data analysis matters. Picture this, you run a subscription service. Every month, you get new signups, happy renewals, and sometimes cancellations. What if you could see those cancellations coming and step in to keep customers on board? That's the power of data analysis. It turns raw numbers into smart business moves. Make confident decisions. Instead of guessing which features users will love, you will know from the data. Solve problems faster. Rather than chasing stories, you ask the data and spot patterns in seconds. Drive real results. Higher retention, smoother processes, better designs. Data doesn't lie. The 5 stages of data pipeline. Everything you do with data fits into 5 simple steps. Collect, wrangle, clean, analyze, and visualize. Let's unpack each one with plain language explanation of what you are doing rather than lines of code. 1. Data collection. This is where you gather your raw ingredients. You might download a CSV file from an online survey tool and load it into your workspace. Export transaction logs from your database and open them in your analysis environment. Fetch social media mentions using an API and pull them into a table. The idea is simply to bring all your data, whether CSV, JSON or API responses, into a single table-like structure where you can work with it. 2. Data wrangling. Raw data often lives in separate silos. Maybe one file holds customer demographics, another holds purchase history. Wrangling means merging these pieces into one tidy dataset. In spreadsheets, you might use a merge or join feature to combine multiple sheets. In analysis tools, use a merge operation to match rows based on a common identifier like customer ID. In other environments, you might pivot or reshape the data so that each row has all the relevant fields you need. For example, you take your demographics table and your purchase table, match them by customer ID, and end up with one unified view of each customer's detail and buying behavior. 3. Data cleaning. Now, we polish our combined data so it's reliable. Handle missing values. Either drop rows that lack critical information or fill them in with reasonable defaults. Standardize text. Fix typos and ensure everything follows the same capitalization rules. Remove duplicates and outliers. Get rid of repeated entries and correct any numbers that seem unusually high or low. You can do this with point-and-click tools or with simple functions in your analysis environment that filter out blanks, reformat text, and flag suspicious values. 4. Data analysis. With clean data in hand, we explore patterns and test ideas. Summary statistics. Calculate averages, counts, and basic distributions. Quick queries. Group your data by a category, like country, and compute the average rating or sum of sales for each group. Advanced methods. If you need deeper insights, apply statistical tests like comparing 2 groups, or build simple prediction models such as decision trees to uncover relationships. The goal is to turn your clean data into numbers and metrics that answer your questions. 5. Data visualization. Finally, we tell the story. A clear chart helps people see your finding at a glance. Bar charts to compare categories side by side. Line charts to show how something changes over time. Scatter plots to explore how 2 variables relate to each other. You can draw these charts in your analysis environment or use dedicated dashboard tools, choosing whichever option makes it easiest for your audience to understand the story. The ecosystem of tools. Data work spans many tools. No single one does everything. Here's your toolbox. Spreadsheets, Excel, Google Sheets, great for quick checks and small data sets. Databases and SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, ideal for large data sets and complex queries. Programming, Python with pandas, R with tidyverse, powerful for custom-made wrangling and analysis. BI tools, Tableau, Power BI, Looker, perfect for polished interactive dashboards. Mix and match these tools so each shines where it's strongest. Ready to try it? Follow this mini exercise. 1. Find a public dataset with a CSV of daily COVID-19 cases. 2. Load it into the tool you are most comfortable with. 3. Clean any missing or inconsistent data points. 4. Analyze a key metric such as daily new cases. 5. Create a line chart to visualize the trend over time. Quiz yourself. 1. What is the first step of the data pipeline? 2. Name one tool you would use for data wrangling. 3. Why is visualization so important? Wrap up. 5 stages: collect, wrangle, clean, analyze, and visualize. Pick the right tool for each stage. Validate your work as you go. Start small. Explore real data sets and you will gain confidence quickly. In our next lesson, we'll dive into spreadsheet fundamentals, navigating sheets, using cell references, and basic formulas like sum, average, count, and if. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next lesson.